Hey, welcome everybody. Thanks for joining me. Decided I would go ahead and go live tonight. A lot of information to go over. So I thought, well, we do have the potential for some severe storms tomorrow afternoon. So I thought, well, I'll go ahead and jump on live. It's been a while since we've done this, so we haven't had any storms to have to even talk about. So I'm going to wait here just a minute to see if anybody else jumps in here. I will be posting the link to the live feed here once we get done with this. So if you have to leave, if you want to re-watch this later on tonight or tomorrow, you can go back and be able to actually watch this video at any time. So what you're looking at here on the screen right now, the current advisories for West Central Missouri. This is actually a heat advisory for heat indexes approaching 110 to 115 degrees tomorrow, and likely on Thursday as well. So just the Warrensburg, Sedalia, Warsaw, which is Johnson, Pettis, and Benton counties, are not in this heat advisory. I have a feeling that it will be expanded out for you guys probably in the overnight time frame, when the next shift of the National Weather Service will actually probably expand that out. Because everything I'm seeing, it is going to be a brutal day tomorrow. High temperatures, 99 to 100 degrees, with the heat index again 110 to 115, possibly even higher than that as we go on through the early afternoon, depending on what these thunderstorms are going to do tomorrow. So let's take a look at the severe outlook for tomorrow. So all of West Central Missouri is under a slight risk for severe thunderstorms tomorrow through the entire day. So basically 2 out of 5 risk, which is it's relatively high for us here in West Central Missouri. Now I'll take a look at the different threats. It's not going to be a big tornado threat day. I'm going to bring that over right now. The tornado outlook for West Central Missouri tomorrow is 2% or below, which is on the very low side. It's not zero, but any strong isolated storm with all the heat, all the humidity that's going to be going on tomorrow afternoon, will have the chance to grow into a supercell and possibly produce a tornado. But our biggest threat tomorrow are going to be straight line winds and large hail. And here is the strong wind outlook, which we are actually in a hatched area for strong winds associated with these thunderstorms tomorrow. So a very significant risk for West Central Missouri for any thunderstorms that move through, for them to have strong winds associated. Now, as far as the hail, predominantly about where we see the heat advisory at, we see the biggest threat for large hail. It's going to include Cass, Johnson, Henry, Bates, Vernon, and St. Clair counties in a significant risk for large hail with these storms tomorrow when they come through. Go ahead and clear them out. Kind of what I'm expecting to happen tomorrow. I'm going to bring up my map. Is in the morning we could see there's going to be a complex of thunderstorms that will be up in Nebraska, southern Iowa, northwest Missouri, and northeast Kansas. There'll be a huge complex of storms. And as it moves through, it will weaken. However, a couple showers, a couple thunderstorms could make it into west central Missouri. However, thinking is these storms are going to move through. I'm not expecting for west central Missouri to get any rain in the morning. Now there is a potential there, but from all of the soundings this afternoon, the ones that came out at 6 o'clock, it's looking like that we will escape the rain in the morning, but then around noontime we will start to see a few thunderstorms pop up in west central Missouri. Some of them could be very strong, and then again tomorrow evening, the line of potentially severe thunderstorms will move through west central Missouri. Now, the short-term models, I'm going to bring this over here, let you guys see what I'm seeing. So the short-term models, if you look right up here where my cursor is, there's the time frame. So that's today, 2 p.m. We're going to put this into play, and overnight tonight into early tomorrow morning, we start to see a complex up here where I just pointed out, up here in the Four Corners. And it will slowly dissipate, and then another line of storms move in behind that. That will put them here around the noon time frame. And again, I'm not expecting a lot with this round of thunderstorms. However, some of them could be strong with strong straight line winds. The main show, I feel like, is going to be coming in the evening, where you start seeing the little isolated thunderstorms. And again, this is model representation. It doesn't exactly show you where these storms are exactly going to pop up and happen. This little cell here could be down in Clinton. It could be over Butler. So this is the model representation from a short-term model at 7 p.m. tomorrow night. And then as we go forward, a few more cells begin to pop up, leading to, I feel like, the strongest part of this activity is going to happen between 10 and midnight tomorrow night. As you can see, very strong thunderstorms moving through west central Missouri. This is at 11 tomorrow night. And again, 12, and a few remnant showers and thunderstorms through early Thursday morning. So that, right now, this has been holding pretty steady over all the runs today on both short-term models. So I do feel like that we will get some much-needed rainfall here in west central Missouri tomorrow. And again, we've got 5 or 6, 7 more chances of rain through the course all the way through next week. Series of disturbances moving through, and this is unlike July weather. Now the heat's there, but the jet stream is still far enough south into the United States that typically it's retreated back up into Canada by this time of year, and we're stuck with very dry conditions. Now, you know, don't read into it. We are very, very, very dry. However, other parts of the country in the Midwest is actually, look at Springfield last week, or about 3-4 days ago. They got over 6 inches of rain in a matter of 2.5-3 hours. So you know that's uncharacteristic for July weather. However, I am hoping that we are able to take advantage of having a series of disturbances moving through over the next 5 to 7 days to get us some much needed rainfall. And really, this is do or die time. I've seen a lot of corn, a lot of beans. They're done for the year. However, I've seen a lot of it that is still hanging on, and we've got to get this rain. It is a do or die situation for many farmers over the next 4 or 5 days. But this is the best chance, the best scenario that I've seen set up for West Central Missouri for a good soaking rain over a large area over the last month. If we want to take a look at total rainfall, now this is going to be this Tuesday through Wednesday and through Thursday morning or Wednesday afternoon. So this is Thursday at noon. So a vast majority of West Central Missouri picking up anywhere between 1 to 2 inches of rainfall is what these short-term models are showing right now. So this would be huge for all the area farmers out there. So hopefully this becomes fruit, and we can get this liquid gold in here starting tomorrow. So that's kind of the forecast for the next about 36 hours that I'm looking at right now. And again, as warm as what it's going to be tomorrow, heat advisory, heat index 110 to 115, actual temperatures up at 100, if not 101 or 102. And with this boundary moving through, setting up right on, I think right now it's going to set up just to the south of I-70, maybe along Highway 50. There's going to be so much energy out there for these storms to wrap on that I do think we will have a significant wind/hail event somewhere here in West Central Missouri tomorrow afternoon. So I kind of want to go over, we haven't had this situation quite some time, so kind of want to go over, remember that weather radio, by far your best route to be able to obtain warnings, watches. We have several apps that we had talked about over the last 3 years, such as Storm Shield, Emergency, which is brought to you by the American Red Cross. Those are 2 great apps that you can download for free and can keep you up to date on any warnings and watches. What I am kind of concerned about for tomorrow night is the fact that it's the middle of the week. We don't have a lot of people out on the lake or camping right now, which is great, but there's going to be a ton of ball games out there tomorrow night. So I know of several that are going on. So we want to make sure we protect the kids, make sure we protect the families, make sure that if you're going to the ball game, make sure you have a means to be able to obtain warnings and watches. Most of you guys had already heard about my little dilemma with Twitter that I had here last week, in which I had to change a lot of things around from a software perspective to be able to give those that are on the go who don't have Facebook, to be able to give them a means to be able to obtain the warnings, watches up to the second. So I kind of want to go over a little bit with that so there's no confusion. On my website, www.subbyweathertalk.com, right on the home page, if you scroll down, you will see the newly formed Subby's West Central Missouri advisory page. Now this, you can also get to this through Facebook. This is the page that's dedicated solely for West Central Missouri and any watches, advisories, or warnings that should happen here in West Central Missouri. So you can go right to the website. If you're on your mobile device, you can go to www.subbyweathertalk.com and you can save that to your home page on your phone. And this is an instant app. All that means is that once you save this to your home page, it turns into a mobile app. where you will be able to just click on the app, and you will bring up the website, and you will have access to all of the warnings and advisories in West Central Missouri. And again, it's updated just every few seconds, so you make sure you get the latest information. Now on Facebook, many of you have already done this already. I'm going to jump back over here to my main page. So, Subby's WCMO advisory page. You can go to this, you can follow it, and here on this Facebook page, again, you can get all of the latest warnings, advisories, and notifications up to the second. So, take for instance this right here, heat advisory in effect for Wednesday afternoon in St. Clair and Vernon County, according to National Weather Service in Springfield, Missouri. If you want to read more in depth, you can just click right here on this link, right where my cursor is at. You can click on that, and that will take you automatically to Simple Weather Alerts webpage, in which you will be able to, for some reason it's not working there for me right there, but it will take you to their page, and it will give a full explanation of what counties, how long it goes to, and all the pertinent information on any warnings or watches in the area. So this is a great tool for those that are on the go. If hopefully you have a weather radio at home. But if you see some storm clouds brewing up while you're out watching the game tomorrow night, jump on the page, jump to the website, take a look at what's going on. And what's nice about this is updated even if I am asleep, I am at work. It is up to the second information, with no input from me at all. So that's fantastic. So if I'm tied up at work and can't get to a cell phone to notify everybody that say St. Clair County is under a warning, this will automatically update and tell you that St. Clair County is under that warning. So fantastic information. Make sure you utilize it. And also on the advisory page, you will see I've got my Twitter, I've got my YouTube account, my website right there at the fingertips. You can click to it. You can click on that. It'll take you right to the website. So anyway, I hope you guys find this information very beneficial to you. And again, tomorrow, make sure you have a means to be able to obtain any watches or warnings. And again, from an app, from the website, from our Facebook page. Just make sure it will be a weather aware day, mainly for the entire day. We're not 100% sure when these thunderstorms are going to be moving through. My take, which I showed a little bit ago, I think we'll have around lunchtime, and then again tomorrow evening between say 9 p.m. and midnight. We will have probably the strongest part of the line will be coming through sometime during that time for most of West Central Missouri. So of course, if that happens, I will be going live tomorrow night. If this is going on earlier in the afternoon, I would likely be at work. I will try to update the main Facebook group. But again, make sure you have a means to be able to obtain any kind of warnings or watches for your area. If anybody has any questions, want to get a hold of me, feel free to shoot me a private message, shoot me an email, and I'll try to get the information out there to you. So everybody have a great night, and again, I will be going live tomorrow night if we have any severe storms move through West Central Missouri.